Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one, man. Welcome back to the channel. Second straight video in the building. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening. Peace and love as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Definitely appreciate that. On to the video. So, I did not watch the in-season tournament, but we do all know that the Los Angeles Lakers are the first ever in-season tournament champions. And LeBron was named the in-season tournament MVP for the entire tournament. I'm not going to get into the details of who they played or whatever. All we know is the bottom line is the Lakers are the first ever in-season tournament champions. Now, let's get to the twofold of this video because I'm going to address two things. The Austin Reeves comment that LeBron James compared Austin Reeves to a certain somebody, and then LeBron James's IG post after winning the MVP. So to the Austin Reeves situation first. LeBron James decided to say that Austin Reeves' 28 points against the Pacers while being sick should be on par with Michael Jordan's flu game in 1997. My question is, why are you comparing a 2-2 series tie game in the NBA Finals against a 64-win Jazz team to a 12-8 Pacers team in an in-season tournament in the month of December? Now, you can clearly tell that LeBron James was trolling on that one, trying to compare a 28-point performance in the month of December to a 38-point NBA Finals game that shifted the momentum for the Bulls in a 2-2 series tie that gave the Bulls a 3-2 series lead when he hit the go-ahead three-pointer to give the Bulls a three-point win. I think the score was 88-85, if I remember correctly, I believe. Right? So when he did that, I said to myself, this guy is really obsessed with Michael Jordan. It's like he's trying to get Michael to somehow bring attention to him, and Michael's not going to really respond. So why are you trying to find a way to get Michael to get attention by you comparing a 28-point performance in an in-season tournament? This was all for ratings. This is all to get a Vegas team, and LeBron is trying to own a team in Las Vegas. That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal. That's what this was about. This was really more about, this was the LeBron in-season tournament invitational, and pretty soon down the line, they're going to name this award after him. Be that as it may, it is what it is. So it's meaningless when you compare it to the NBA championship. But I'm not going to say that it's completely meaningless because it's going to mean something down the line when it comes to him. The bottom line is, if you look at this era, too many guys are making a lot of money, but there's no desire to be great. There's no desire. They have the talent to be great, but there's no desire to be great. There's a difference. Remember the old saying, work hard outweighs talent, man. Working hard outweighs talent. So yeah, I just found it very ridiculous, and I know that he's obsessed with Michael Jordan. People just keep saying, LeBron's legacy is set. Oh, LeBron was the GOAT. See, they keep changing the standard because then the question was asked on ESPN, oh, does this in-season tournament now solidify LeBron as the greatest of all time? Because you got LeBron fans going, oh man, this LeBron's fifth championship. This is his fifth title. He's one away from tying Michael Jordan if he wins the championship this year or next year. And I'm saying, so if he wins back-to-back in-season tournament MVPs and back-to-back championships, cup, because the Lakers got gold medals. That's what they got. They only got gold medals. So you don't get a ring for this, but do the math. They're going to count it as a championship. Even though LeBron fans will be delusional and in denial as always, talking about that. Oh, I don't hear anybody say that. I said, go all over the LeBron fanboy pages. They've been saying it for the minute he won that championship. Anyway, now that's the first point with Austin Reeves. I'm like, LeBron clearly trolling right there. But now we go to the second one. So LeBron James, after winning the MVP, ladies and gentlemen, and you have to hear Adam Silver, a.k.a. Barnacle Boy, and the MVP, LeBron James, with that stupid voice of his, LeBron James. Anyway, so getting back to what I was saying, he goes on Instagram and quotes the song First Person Shooter with Jay-Z featuring J. Cole featuring Drake. Drake featuring J. Cole excuse me. And he was talking about niggas asking like, when is it gonna be repeat this? I'm one close away from Mike. And then he deletes it. And I'm like, if you're gonna make an IG story, an IG post, just stand on it. You're confident thinking that, you're one away from Mike in terms of championships, even though you're really not, because you have 4 championships and Michael Jordan has 6. So that still puts Michael 2 championships ahead of you. But you decide to not stand on it and you delete the post. Why did you do that, LeBron James? This is why I keep telling people that LeBron is a manipulating, calculating person. It's all manipulation over calculation. That's all he's doing. That's all Michael Jordan, that's all LeBron James is doing. Manipulation over calculation right there. That's what he's doing. Do y'all remember every single time LeBron said to keep the same energy? And remember, he deleted that tweet. Remember that he said, keep talking about my squad. Keep talking about my storm. Keep talking about a storm is coming. There's been certain tweets that he's been put on Instagram that he's deleted over the years and not stand by his word on it, which means he is a front-running LeCapper, okay? If he decides that he's going to delete it, it means he doesn't stand on it. That means he's not confident in what he's saying. He's just hoping people fall for the narrative. He doesn't believe in what he says. LeBron James is all-time great, man, but he does not believe in what he says because he has to constantly tell himself and he has to constantly tell the public that he's the greatest. Michael Jordan has kept the same story year after year after year after year when people have asked him about the greatest of all time. Let me make this very clear. When you're a great player and when you feel like you're the best of the best, everybody should believe that they're the greatest ever. Everybody should feel that they're the best in the game. So whether that goes from Kobe to LeBron to Jordan to Kareem to Russell to Chamberlain to Jerry West to Shaq to Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Dr. J, the list goes on and on. They feel Dominique Wilkins, I could keep going, Oscar Robertson, Moses Malone, they should feel that they are the best. They should believe it in their heart. But you don't come out and say it. You let your peers and you let the audience decide that you're the best. Jordan believes he's the best. He believes so. But he had enough humility to tell people who've constantly asked that question, people have played in different eras. So you didn't get a chance to play against a Jerry West, a Kobe Bryant, a Dwayne Wade, a Will Chamberlain to say that you're the best. I won't know if I'm the best unless I played you. And that's why this GOAT debate is silly, because LeBron and Jordan, they both may be wing players, but one is a forward and one is a guard, and both of them played in different eras. And the thing that kills me about LeBron fans is they constantly move the goalposts to be like, if you say Jordan has 6 rings to LeBron's 4, they go, well, it's not about rings, because then Bill Russell would be the GOAT. But the question was not who has the most rings in NBA history. The question is, who is better between Jordan and LeBron? And when we break down categories when it comes to championships, Jordan won 6 with the Chicago Bulls, and LeBron won 4 with 3 different teams: the Cavaliers, the Miami Heat, and the Los Angeles Lakers. Michael Jordan won 6 championships in 8 years, in an 8-year span, in the 90s. 2 three-peats, a dynasty. 2 different dynasties, to be honest with you, in a way. LeBron James can't say that he's been part of a dynasty, and he should have been one with the Miami Heat. He just failed. I wouldn't say failed. I would say more so incomplete. 4 straight finals, 2 championships. Successful, but not successful on the level of Michael. So that little IG post is basically saying, I know I'm not going to catch up to Michael, so I'm bringing attention every single time that I can, so I feel the need to be talked about. You know what that tells me, ladies and gentlemen? That is a very insecure man who can't accept the fact that Jordan's legacy is always going to be greater. He can't accept it. The popularity that both Kobe and Michael Jordan have is what LeBron craves for. And I continue to say this, LeBron has gone about it the wrong way. if he wanted to do that, he should have shown a little more humility towards his career. And at one time, I felt LeBron was humble when he was in Cleveland the first go around. It was when he went to Miami was when all that humility went out the window. It went all out the window. And even when he was winning championships, I'm like, okay, LeBron's finally figured it out. And I said, but no. The problem with LeBron is he is not humble. He is not humble. People, the fact that LeBron fanboys, oh, he's one of the most humble superstars ever. No, he's not. Because he just clearly said Austin Reeves' performance should be on par with Jordan's flu game. And I know it was not the flu, it was food poisoning. But anyway, then you go on Instagram and talk about how you're one away from Mike taking one of those lyric quotes, and then you delete it. Why did you delete it? Because he can't stand on the quote. And it don't matter, people were going to talk about it anyway. Shannon came out with the GOAT mask today, and look, man, the bottom line is kudos to the Lakers for winning the first ever in-season tournament. But if you think this moved the needle for this in-season tournament right here made you the greatest of all time, notice last year it was the scoring record. Does the scoring record make him the greatest of all time? This year it's the in-season tournament. Before that, it was becoming the first player to have 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists. That made him the greatest. Then it was defeating Golden State in 2016. Notice though, he didn't say he was the greatest in 2016. He said it 3 years after 2016 that he was the greatest of all time. LeBron is insecure. It's all insecurity. That's why LeBron is such a narcissist and brings that attention to himself. He's very insecure about this GOAT debate. Michael Jordan lives in his head rent-free. He lives in his head rent-free. Because 2 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, he said he's still chasing the ghost of Chicago. 2 years ago. Don't take my word for it. Look at the reports. Look at the reports online. This came out of LeBron's mouth. This came out of the horse's mouth. He's the one that said, I'm still chasing the ghost of Chicago. He said it. Not the fans. Those words came out of his mouth. That's why I said that to me, there is no GOAT. Even though I made a list of personally, this is why I said I blame the media for this. And LeBron has believed his own hype, which is why he keeps going with this whole GOAT stuff. That Anthony Davis didn't get credit. I mean, look what LeBron said post-game after he got the MVP. He's like, oh, AD, you want one of these? I'm like, let me ask you a question. Would Anthony Davis won an in-season tournament MVP or would he win a finals MVP? Trust me. If Anthony Davis gets a finals MVP, I'm telling you, the satisfaction on his face, he's gonna know which one is important. He's gonna know. Because I once again, let me ask this question before I leave on this video. Answer this question for me, ladies and gentlemen. Is this Laker team built around Anthony Davis or is this team built around LeBron James? This in-season tournament was set up for the Lakers to win, and I said it from the very beginning. You look at the pool that they were put in, they kept talking about, oh, it was random. No, it wasn't. It was not random. They put them in that pool to make sure that the Lakers were able to get their chemistry going. Guys were coming back healthy, and they got some teams. They're like, oh, the Pacers had a historic offense. They're a 12-8 team, ladies and gentlemen. 12-8. They talk about the Pacers as if they won 60 games. We're in the month of December, people. Month of December. We got to see how the rest of the season plays out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Louis with another one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching.